Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. Okay, today I would like to introduce to you the English CEFR Aligned Curriculum SPM new format. Okay, before that, let me introduce to you myself. My name is Teacher Hamiza. I am the head of English panel SMK Seri Permaisuri. Okay, for you to know, the SPM format that you are going to sit in 2022 will be totally different from the SPM that your brother and sister are going to sit for this coming February. Okay, meaning that you and also the Form 5 students 2021 will be sitting for the English SPM, the new format. Okay, so what does it mean by new format? Let's look at this. Okay, look at this table. I just want to introduce to you the name of the papers. Okay, you have four papers all together. You have four papers all together. You have kertas 1, paper 1, pemahaman, comprehension, reading, comprehension and the use of English meaning grammar. Kertas 2, paper 2, penulisan or writing. Kertas 3, bertutur or speaking. Kertas 4, mendengar or listening. For your level, you must sit for all the four papers. Okay, you must answer the questions and you must sit for the exam. Okay, for all the four papers. Let's say you present for kertas 1, hadir kertas 1, tidak hadir kertas 2, hadir kertas 3, tidak hadir kertas 4. So I cannot help you. Your mark will be considered as tidak hadir. Kosong. Bukan kosong lah. Tidak hadir means gagal lah. Tak ada markah. Kosong. Samalah dengan kosong. Okay. So, let's say you sit for kertas 1, kertas 2, kertas 3. But you don't sit for kertas 4. Again, your mark will be marked as tidak hadir. Okay, kamu ada kertas 1, kertas 2, kertas 3 dan kertas 4. Kalau kamu gagal untuk menduduki salah satu daripada mana-mana kertas ini, maka kamu akan dikira sebagai tidak hadir. Tidak ada markah. Walaupun kertas 1 dapat 100, kertas 2 dapat 98/100, tapi tidak hadir kertas 3, maka kamu gagal. Okay, now let me show you the sample of paper 1, comprehension. Are you ready? Okay, people, now I'm going to show you the paper 1 reading and the use of English paper. Okay, question paper. Paper 1, reading or reading comprehension, pemahaman. Okay, so this is the module that I have prepared for you. Okay, I'm going to show you the sample of the questions, okay, in this paper 1 reading examination paper. So what are the components of paper 1 reading examination paper? Okay, let's look at this. Okay, part 1, short text and graphic stimuli, 8 questions. Part 2, rational clause, 10 questions. Part 3, reading comprehension, 8 questions. Gap text, sentence omission, 6 questions. Part 5, information transfer, 8 questions. Okay, so what are those? Let's look. Part 1, short text, graphic stimuli. Okay, you will be given questions like this. Okay, you have writing, so you have to read the text. And also you will be given pictures. Okay, and you will have the question and the answers. Multiple choice questions. Okay, so this is MCQ. So the sample of the question is like this. You will discuss these questions with your teacher during the online class. Okay, so this is your part 1. Okay, now let's go to part 2, rational clause. So what does it mean by rational clause? Example, like this. Okay, so you have the incomplete text, and you have to complete the text by choosing the answers from the choices given, like this. Okay, then we have part 3, reading comprehension. So you need to read long essays and long text or long essays, and you will answer the questions, okay, the comprehension question by choosing the best answer from the choices given. Next, part 4, gap text, sentence omission. What does it mean? First, you will be given choices of sentences from A to H. I think you are familiar with this kind of question because when you are in Form 3, you have this kind of question, right? Then you will have the essay, the incomplete essay. So you need to complete the essays, okay, by choosing the best sentences from the choices given. And the last one will be part 5, information transfer. So you'll be given short text and you will have to answer you have to transfer the information from the text to the table or to the diagram, or you just complete another uh, short paragraph, okay, with the words taken from the text that you have read. Okay. Okay, girls and boys, just now you have seen the sample of paper 1. Okay, now let me show you the sample of paper 2 writing. Okay, so there are 3 parts of paper 2 writing, part 1, part 2, and part 3. Let's look at part 1. Okay, so this is the example of part 1. I'm sure you are familiar with this kind of question because you have done this during your Form 3 level, okay, in your PT3 level. But you didn't sit for your PT3, PTU. Okay, never mind. Okay, this is the question. Okay, you receive an email and you need to reply the email in about 80 words. 80 words. Okay, for part 1, you write in about 80 words. What does it mean by 80 words? You just write in one paragraph. Okay, part 2 or question 2. This is the question. Okay, so you have the issues given. Your class has been discussing how they spend their money, and your teacher has asked you to write an essay about what you would spend your money on. In your essay, you should write about what you would like to buy, reasons for your choice, where do you usually buy these things. Okay, so this is actually similar to the directed writing of the old format, but this is much simpler. So you just need to write 125 to 150 words. What does it mean? So you just write about 3 to 4 paragraphs. In part 3, you have 3 choices of question. So you need to choose only one. Okay, dalam part 3 ada 3 soalan esei. Kamu hanya perlu pilih satu sahaja untuk menjawab. Okay? And your answer must be around 200 to 250 or 300 words, meaning that more than 3 paragraphs, about 4 to 5 paragraphs. Okay? Now let's go to paper 3 speaking. Speaking test. Okay, so you will be seated like this. Okay, so the sitting of the examination will be like this. Okay, so you have 2 teachers. you and your partner will be sitting in front of the interviewer or the interlocutor. So this teacher, tengok saya punya arrow ni. Okay, saya tunjuk cikgu ini ya. Okay, so this teacher is will be your school teacher, supermy school teacher. Okay, and this teacher, nampak ni arrow ni, cikgu kat belakang ni. Okay, so this teacher will be, maybe she or he will not be a teacher. Okay, an outsider. Maybe just a pegawai from JPWP, pegawai from PPW. I don't know. Okay, but she or he will be called an examiner. Okay, so this person at the back will give you the mark. So your teacher will only ask you questions. What kind of questions? Example like the teacher asks you to talk about a person that you admire. So you should know how to answer the questions. And the last one will be paper 4, listening. Okay, people, you'll be listening to the text and you are going to answer the question. But this is just a sample. Okay, so you will listen to the audio.
Right, Mr. Barclay.
Yes, that's me.
Can you give me your address, please?
At the same time,
29
you are going to answer
Wilton
the
Drive,
question, but don't
Malmesbury.
worry, you have
Okay,
the
so you need to take 2
choices,
of these
okay?
twice
The
a day
answer, you can
after
choose the
meals,
answer
all
from the
right?
choices
Sure.
given.
And do you normally pay for your prescriptions?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so can you sign here, please?
Okay, boys and girls, I hope you are clear with the overview of the new format, and I hope to see you after the MCO or PKP. Bye for now.